In just 2 months, so much has changed in the game, so let's go over the special jumping check-in once again.
7K Dreamer please.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I think there is a need to update the jumping check-in selectors since there are so many big changes. So if you just joined the game, you can still enjoy this awesome event. Furthermore, Pointer Star has also been added and you can get Hero Selectors here too. Before we begin, remember to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for many helpful videos for you to progress well. So how I have revamped this guide is such that I will still use the jumping check-in as the basis. Along the way, you will see these icons. The Pointer Star icon means that if you clear a certain quest in Pointer Star, that hero will be given to you directly. Hero Selector icons will also appear along the way, but only on specific heroes which I feel you should select from selectors outside of the jumping check-in. Some of the selectors may come from Pointer Star or even check-in events, but with this very clear icon, you will still know who to prioritize. We will start with the level 50 plus 10 Awakened Special Hero Selector. With the removal of Smart Mode and World Boss, the essential hero selection has narrowed considerably. The 4 must-haves right now are Yonhee, Rachel, Eileen, and Amelia. Yonhee is your primary Ruby farmer and also a very strong PvP hero. Rachel is the best PvE support hero now in Raid and Siege Defense, which are very important modes for you to be able to get materials. Eileen buffs your physical DPS Shane, who we will talk about later, and Amelia provides your entire team with debuff immunity. If you already have these, then you can go for Ace, Taka, Chris, Ares, Mulan. These heroes are rather frequently used as well, especially in Guild Dungeon, and will definitely serve you well. The next 5, which are slightly more conditional and less used, include Rin, Platine, Atalanta, Palinus, and Miho. They do have very unique skills which make them important to have, but definitely not a priority. Overall, these heroes except Taka need not be level 50 and are useful even at level 40 due to their passives. If you already got these two, then you can look at PvP heroes. I think without a doubt, the most current and most OP hero to pick would be Dylan's. Li Bai also comes in handy by providing exploit vulnerability buffs to the entire team. Karma, Rudy, and Jave are meant for tank teams, which unfortunately isn't used much now. What I'm suggesting now is purely based on the current meta and also on observation that these heroes could come back. PvP meta also changes, so that is why I'm not recommending you to pick PvP heroes first. Remember that even if you have a level 50 PvP hero from the get-go, without proper equipment obtained, it will still be tough for you to progress in Arena. Next will be the raid section for PvP items. Here we have 4 fully transcended plus 10 perfect raid items. For a new and returning player, this will be very useful to quickly equip onto your PvP heroes. The best items to pick are speed, because given the rarity of premium S rank items now, having these selectors will make your life easier. In future, if you have sufficient power-up stones, these will be your most valuable weapons, because all you need to do is just to spend 390,000 stones along with 300,000 gold to rank these S rank raid items to SS rank dragon items. Next, we will look at the blue section, which are your PvE items. You have 4 fully transcended plus 10 revolutionary items given to you, so the best picks here are to get 2 lethal swords for Shane and 2 crit bows for Spina. This is for you to quickly be able to clear some raids with sufficient damage output. The reason why I suggest taking weapons over armor is due to the immediate utility you as a new and returning player can see. Even if you get 4 armor from these selectors to begin your journey, it isn't enough. So not only will you be dying, but also not doing enough damage. At the very least, with these plus 10 A rank revolutionary items, you can rank them up to the best S rank world boss items. If you encounter other selectors on the way, definitely build your PvE revel armor for sure. Then we come to the purple section for normal hero selectors. I will show you 5 of the normal heroes who I feel will have the most impact on your game, and they are Shane, Hayoung, Spina, Zeke, and Helena. Shane is the strongest PvE physical DPS right now, while Spina is currently the strongest magic DPS. Hayoung is a very good attack buffer as well as a healer and debuff cleanser. Zeke supports single target attacks, so he can support Shane's effect attack as well as Spina and Taka's single target attacks. Lastly, Helena is a key hero in Siege Defense, which is by far the most important mode right now, so getting a copy of her is crucial. However, I do understand you only have 4 normal hero selectors, so here's the thing. If you are watching this video before September, choosing Shane would depend on whether you are an Android or iOS user. Android users have the coupon option, and this particular coupon will give you a level 50 plus 10 Shane. This coupon expires on 31st August. Unfortunately for iOS users, you have to go with Shane from this selector. As for other options, these are 10 good heroes for you as a new player. Evan is an exception because he gets a Mythical Awakening and will probably become an arena unit. As for the rest, you can see all their users, and of course several of them will be given to you as 4 stars via pointer star, so you can build them up from there. You can also prioritize those labeled with the Awakened selector by getting level 4 plus 10 copies of them instead and build from there. So just to talk about the 4 pets given to you freely, briefly, Ritual and Yu are both PvE pets. Ritual is heavily outclassed by many other PvE pets like Yu, Jeff, Kale and Karam. Yu is a great pet to buff Shane. Joe and Pike are both pets that provide debuff resistance and can definitely be used in both PvP and PvE, but primarily in PvP. Then we look at the special ring selectors. Basically, the Guardian ring is the best pick over here, and even getting 2 is completely fine because you can't complain having too many. But if you do feel slightly unbalanced, you can get 1 of each ring. The Willful ring does have its users too, and certain heroes like Ace and Amelia should only wear the Willful ring. Lastly, I just want to highlight the specific users for gold and rubies and power-up stones, especially for new and returning players. The best usage for gold is listed here in order of priority: upgrading your defensive and offensive formation to at least level 40, hero building, which includes awakening heroes, unlocking their exclusive item, and of course the regular power-ups and rank-ups. Item upgrading also uses a lot of gold. And lastly, it is used in unlocking special traits and upgrading these special traits to the maximum, which costs about 2.2 million gold per trait. If you need more gold, farm in World 820 with Hot Time turned on, and if you need help with farming, I have an entire farming playlist linked above. As for ruby usage, the top priority is to boost your masteries and to complete at least page 3. Without masteries, your damage output is going to be way below maximum capability, and that is not going to benefit you in anything you do. After you have completed page 3, then you can complete page 4, but of course, you can definitely do some gacha pulls every now and then, but remember to focus on what is important first, okay? For power-up stones, what you get is really the tip of the iceberg of what you will really need. With 100,000, you can't really do much, honestly. Your best option is to keep earning and hoarding them from siege defense and use them wisely on your PvE plus 10 revolutionary items first to give your PvE DPS a much greater boost. In that sense, the climb to get better items is really solely dependent on power-up stones and raid right now. So I have one final summary for all new and returning players to tell you exactly what you should be picking to have a good start. And that's all I have for this new revamped jumping check-in guide. If you are unsure about the recommendations, feel free to leave your doubts in the comments and I will get to them. Be sure to subscribe for more helpful guides. Thank you so much and see you!